Chapter 133. A Promise. The crowd saw Nye Tien looking odd, smiling one moment and worrying the next, and didn't know what he was thinking, so they didn't dare to disturb him. Nye Tien already knew what the situation was with Jean de Bao, but he didn't know how to deal with the situation at hand yet. The Divine Devil 3000 Seals was the terrifying force that lurked within Jean de Bao's body. The 3000 Seals of the Divine Devil is a seal added to the Divine Devil blood scroll, like a door lock. Only by opening the lock of the Divine Devil 3000 Seals could the Divine Devil blood scroll be opened and Jean de Bao's strength could be increased. It is because the Divine Devil 3000 Seals has been in a closed state, so Jean de Bao's strength has not increased for 5 years. If today's accident hadn't happened, the Divine Devil 3000 Seals could have been closed forever, and Jean de Bao would have been stuck at the Yuanling First Level realm forever. But Shang Mingyu's sword blasted into Jean de Bao's body. Although the Golden Thunder battle armor helped him to resist the damage, the sword chi rushed into Jean de Bao's body and stimulated the Divine Devil 3000 Seals, causing the originally dormant seals to become active. The most difficult problem now was that Jean de Bao's body was too weak to control the Divine Devil 3000 Seals. This was not the same as when Nye Tien awakened the 9 Heavenly Divine Phoenix Primordial Spirit for Mo Ru Shi. The Divine Phoenix Seal in Mo Ru Shi's body was suppressed by the 9 Heavenly Divine Phoenix, so Nye Tien only needed to help Mo Ru Shi awaken her genital spirit at first, and didn't need to suppress the Divine Phoenix Seal. But now, he had to help Jean de Bao suppress the 3000 seals of the gods and demons, allowing the seals to slowly open. If the 3000 seals opened at the same time, unless Jean de Bao was in the Heavenly Emperor's realm, he would not be able to withstand such a powerful force. For the current Jean de Bao, the most ideal situation would be for the 3000 seals of God and the devil to open one by one. As the seals open, Jean de Bao's strength will slowly increase, and when his strength is promoted to the Heavenly Emperor realm, it will be enough to withstand the power of the 3000 seals. But to suppress the 3000 seals of the Divine Devil, you must need a 9th order spirit pill or 9th order medicinal material. At this time, the 3000 seals of the Divine Devil are only in the active stage, not yet strong. 10,000 years of ice pills, extreme Xian iron, 1,000 leaves Jiaolan, purple pull heavenly crows, these 9th order herbs can easily suppress the Divine Devil's 3000 seals. Unfortunately, these 9th order medicinal herbs, not to mention in a third-rate empire like the Blue Cloud Empire in the small Sumerian world, were very rare even in the Sumerian world, or the Heavenly Divine Realm. Without a doubt, even if Nye Tien turned the small Sumerian world upside down, he wouldn't be able to find any 9th order medicinal herbs. Mr. Nye, please save de Bao. When Jean Mingxin saw Nye Tien's frown, he couldn't control his emotions anymore and bawled out a cry. Nye Tien hurriedly held onto Jean Mingxin and said, "Chairman Jean, don't worry. De Bao is my good brother, I'll save him." After spending a short period together, Nye Tien had long considered Jean de Bao as one of his own. Even if Jean Mingxin didn't beg him, he would save the person. Moreover, the 3000 seals of the gods and demons in Jean de Bao's body had only become active after being inspired by Shang Mingyu's sword energy. Speaking of which, Nye Tien was also responsible for this matter. So no matter what price he paid, Nye Tien would save the person. Jean de Bao's situation was indeed tricky, and if it wasn't dealt with immediately, it might not even last the day. Nye Tien's gaze swept past the crowd and suddenly his eyes flashed, his gaze finally resting on Zhang Yifeng. He suddenly thought of something that could temporarily suppress the 3000 seals of the gods and demons, devil fire. Right. It was the devil fire in Zhang Yifeng's body, the Flame of Doom. Flame of Doom is the 13th ranked demonic fire on the demonic fire list. It is refined from the lava heart of the Doomsday volcano and absorbs the 10,000-year earth-destroying chi, making it extremely devilish. Rumor has it that it has the power to burn and plunder heaven and earth. Although the devil fire in Zhang Yifeng's body was not the original body of the Flame of Doom, the divine devil 3,000 seals were not completely excited, so the devil fire in Zhang Yifeng's body could be used to help Jean de Bao temporarily suppress the divine devil 3,000 seals. Teacher, Zhang Yifeng noticed that Nie Tian had been looking at himself and could not help but have false sweat seeping out of his forehead, a little overwhelmed. Nie Tian squared his face and said with a serious face, Yifeng, my teacher wants to ask you for the same thing to save de Bao. Are you willing? When Zhang Yifeng saw Nie Tian's serious look, he couldn't help but gulp and swallow. Then he knelt in a poof and said, Teacher, whatever my disciple has, I can give it to my teacher, even if it's my life. Good. Nie Tian smiled lightly and said, I want your magic fire. Magic fire? Zhang Yifeng was stunned, and then his heart breathed a sigh of relief. He saw Nie Tian's face was grave, and thought he wanted to borrow his head. Magic fire is not as important as life, but it is still a very important thing. Without the magic fire, Zhang Yifeng would not necessarily be able to achieve success in the Dan Dao in the future. He was able to reach the level of a third-grade alchemist at such a young age, thanks to the magic fire, and once he lost it, he would have lost his greatest reliance. Nie Tian naturally knew what Zhang Yifeng was thinking, and said lightly, Yifeng, I will now officially accept you as my disciple. Are you willing? Zhang Yifeng faintly froze, then reacted and was so excited that he directly kowtowed and shouted, Disciple willing. Having been Nie Tian's disciple for so long, Zhang Yifeng had long seen how powerful Nie Tian was. He had always thought about how he could become an official disciple of Nie Tian, and now that he had directly become a personal disciple, how could he not be excited? Nie Tian had many disciples in his previous life, but there were only 9 personal disciples, and Tang Hao, who had an unknown relationship with Tang 13, was his 9th personal disciple. And Zhang Yifeng will become his 10th personal disciple. Zhang Yifeng is not stupid, and very smart. At that moment, in front of everyone, he directly bowed 3 times to Nie Tian to worship his master. Nie Tian valued this ritual very much after performing the obeisance. That means Zhang Yifeng officially became his disciple. Zhang Yifeng's future achievements and future path are the responsibility of Nie Tian to think about. Nie Tian would not easily accept disciples, and even more so, he would not easily accept personal disciples. Can become Nie Tian's disciple, can only say that Zhang Yifeng ancestors burned high incense and accumulate great virtue. Nie Tian gestured for Zhang Yifeng to stand up and said with a straight face, Very well, from now on, you are my 10th personal disciple. The 10th? Zhang Yifeng and everyone else on the scene was stunned in unison. Who would have thought that Nie Tian would have so many disciples at such a young age? Teacher, could it be that I still have 9 senior brothers? Zhang Yifeng couldn't hide his excitement, and he didn't doubt Nie Tian's words. Nie Tian nodded his head, then smiled and said, The first gift I give you from my teacher is a promise from my teacher. A promise? Everyone had curious faces, wondering what Nie Tian would say next. Nie Tian's eyes were calm as he said, I promise you that I will fuse the top 10 ranked Devil Flames on the Devil Flame ranking for you, and that it will be the original body of the fused Devil Flame.